So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So it's away we go then. Bay. And he's on a charge, showing good feet. Now there's a there's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. That's a half-decent try. Rashford goes on a run down the left wing. Dani Olmo. And it's Casado. Eric Garcia. Now it's Rafinha. Eric Garcia. And Araujo. Martin. And Kubasi. Martin. And it's Casado. Opts for safety. Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. Casado, and it's Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. And it's Rashford. Martin. And it's Martin. Now Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Carmo. Bay. Can he get it through? That's Dendonka. Carmo. He's looking wide. Looking here to chip it through. Cazorla! Tries to get it clear. Out to the right. Rafinha. Now it's Rashford. Pedri. And it's Martin. Some really good ball movement. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely feet. Cazorla. And it's Rondon. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's taking no chances there. Rashford. A heavy challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He has a look up. There's the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He shifted it to the flank. Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Rondon. That's been cut out, well played. Dendoncker, played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Eric Garcia. And Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. And it's Martin. Martin. And Kubasi. Araujo. And it's Pedri. And he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Ferran Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Dendoncker. Rondon. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Martin. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Casado. And it's Martin. Rashford. Oh, that's neat. Referee's given a throw. Casado. Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. Oh, that's nice. Out towards the flank. Martin. And Kubasi. Swung over. Out of play for a throw. And it's Casado. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Cazorla. Ball's played through. That's a shade optimistic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Martin. Casado. And Kubasi. Araujo. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. It's Pedri. And it's Casado. Over to the left. Rashford. Tries a shot! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Cazorla. Can he get on the end of this? Eric Garcia does well to get it back. Martin. Rashford. Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Cazorla. Spread it left. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rondon. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Kubasi. Casado. Araujo. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Casado. Kubasi. And it's Martin. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo puts his foot on the gas. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Rashford. That's tidy. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Martin. Now it's Rashford. And it's Martin. Kubasi. And it's Casado. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. He is through here. Nicely spread. Dendoncker. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got away. Goes for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Not the most accurate pass. Dendoncker. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. Ball swung in. Dani Olmo. Played out to the left flank. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now, can they get him away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Bailly makes the interception. Cazorla. This looks promising. He's in a great position here. Face to face with the keeper. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Casado for Ferran Torres. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's picked it up out wide. Gets into some space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's gone backward here. Played in. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Rashford. Casado. Dani Olmo. And it's Casado. Pedri. And here's Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Now Casado. Kubasi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Carmo. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Casado. Martin. And it's Casado. And it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. Out to the right. Now it's Rafinha. That's very neat. Shoots! And that certainly packed a punch. And he's forced to go back. Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. Well read, nice interception. Dendoncker. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Now Casado. He won't be happy with that one. Cazorla. Cazorla looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's found a way past. Thinks about the shot. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Dani Olmo. Pedri. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Araujo. Eric Garcia. It's Pedri. And it's De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dendoncker. And it's Pedri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. That has been slung wide. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rashford. Chooses to go cross-field. And Rafinha. Carmo. Now it's Cazorla. And it's Rondon. Now it's Cazorla. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking for options for movement. And it's Cazorla. Searching pass he's played there. And the ball is out of play. Eric Garcia. And it's Pedri. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Martin. Rashford. This is De Jong. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. And a chance! Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's...
He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Turns back here, probably the best option. Bailly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Cazorla. Oh, some tackle that. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. It's come to nothing. Araujo. And it's Martin. Dani Olmo. And Kubasi. De Jong. Opts for safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Rondon.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good spread. And here's Cazorla. He's had a shot! Dani Olmo with the clearance. Pedri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Played it early. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. It's Pedri. Kubasi. Spread out to the left. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo. And that has been slung wide. Nice control. Rashford. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Cazorla. Some resolute defending there. That's the throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Cazorla. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koundé tries to play it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across. De Jong. And it's Olmo. It's Pedri. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Koundé gets a foot in here. Goes looking wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedri. Koundé. Played back into the centre. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And he's managed to get free. Is there any support? He might not need it. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. And Koundé. And it's Rashford. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Over to the left. Ferran Torres, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Pedri, big chance! Against the crossbar. He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Tries to pass it through. He's through here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Jong. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Played out wide. And Koundé. And the return pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's a good ball. And it's Koundé. Pedri. Gives it back. Eric Garcia. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. He gets his head on it! Oh, and that should have been two. Cazorla. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cazorla. Could try cutting inside here. Swing climbs up big! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Pedri. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's Pedri. Eric Garcia. And Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Koundé. Rashford has created one goal already. And it's Olmo. Out to the left it goes. And that pass just didn't quite work. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Araujo.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out to the right. Rashford receives it in a wide position. That's good play.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
back to the goalkeeper. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Very nicely done. And it's Pedri. Koundé. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Dendoncker.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's run loose here. Ferran Torres. And now the breakaway. The final seconds now. And it's Olmo. That has been cut short. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. De Jong voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que este estadio dispone de un circuito cerrado de televisión para garantizar su seguridad.